Hello Scorpio, thank you for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot. This is going to be your Valentine's Day reading. Thank you for all the support on the channel. So please remember that I read the cards. You have to decide how and if they apply to you. So the Oracle cards go here, the Tarot cards go over here. These are all your energy. These are the energy around you, but you show up over here too. So your first instinct on how and if a card applies to you is probably the correct choice. So let's get started. The first one for you is climbing, number 13. So climbing talks about trees and cats live a slower schedule down here on Earth. They're very slow compared to the rest of us. So you're climbing the success ladder to work, climbing to get to love, climbing to be secure. Whatever you're going after is going really slow for you, is what I'm feeling. So the first one of the Soul's Journey lesson card is failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So you've learned something from a failure situation. Something failed and you learned from it. So that is good. That's what you're supposed to do when you have a failure. It always reminds me of basketball players. How many hoops do you think they have to attempt to make and fail at before they get good at it? So the next one is worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So worry is a spiral effect. It's a negative energy. So I hope you're not worrying about failure. I see the spiral in both these, and that is really hard to be in those energies. So I always suggest to my viewers to write your worries down, pros and cons, positives and negatives, on a piece of paper, and look at it every couple days, or you can look at it a couple hours after you write it if you're a fast thinker, and deal with it and start checking them off and omitting why you are worrying. Another technique is to put a hair tie on your wrist, and if you find yourself worrying, snap the hair tie, because it triggers a pain to your brain, and after you do it for a day or two, it'll trigger you not to worry. So you have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So balance is not judging yourself, not beating yourself up for a failure, not worrying about where you're going or where you came from. So balance is releasing the control, releasing the worry, and the mind of overplaying things over and over in your life that you've done that didn't work out, or that you hold yourself accountable for that are not good. So now I'm going to switch to the Chakra Wisdom deck, and you have the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is really strong intuition. She knows things. She doesn't even know how she knows them, but she knows them. So Temperance. Temperance to me is waiting. There's something waiting because it's not time for something to happen. And that could be why you're worrying. So the Emperor, wow. The Emperor is somebody who is a boss, very father figure. This could be somebody who's really trying to lay down the law to a family, so to speak, because there's a daughter in there, it looks like. This could be somebody who's very successful in their job and good at bringing the coins in. So maybe there's a delay in the job situation or the family situation. And then you have King of Swords. So King of Swords is somebody spying and somebody wanting to communicate. Somebody wants to communicate something. The next one is the Lovers. This is Gemini placement. So somebody wants to communicate love. And because it's clarifying going over the High Priestess, I feel like you have some internal knowledge about a lover situation. So Six of Swords is saying you moved away from something, or somebody moved away from you. There's somebody who moved away because of a situation. So Eight of Coins is somebody focusing on work. Somebody throws themselves in work, and it's going over the Emperor card. So somebody finds work very important, it makes them feel powerful. So King of Wands. I think you have almost all the kings in here. So King of Swords is somebody who wants to communicate. King of Wands is somebody who actually does communicate. So somebody who does what he says. So he says, I'm going to fix your car Saturday. He fixes the car on Saturday. He's an action king. Very organized, very methodical, jack of all trades, if you will. He gets along with most people. So this is Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is somebody going within their head and feeling like they don't deserve something. That's not good. So Nine of Swords. This is somebody going in their head and feeling worrying. It's the worry card, and not being able to sleep, not being able to eat good, not taking care of yourself. You do have all the kings. So now you have the King of Coins. So I do feel like this has to do with work. Something about work. You're not bringing the work in, the money. You feel powerful when you're more productive at the work is what I'm feeling. Wow. So then you have Three of Cups. So Three of Cups is celebration. This is happiness. So celebrating in happiness. Wow. So now I'm going to pull the Oracle of I'm going to pull the Mystical Cats Tarot deck for you. So the next one is the Empress. So the Empress is somebody who's very nurturing, very loving, very motherly, good with cats, good with kids. And then you have Strength, which is Leo placement. So Strength is good to have. So does the Empress make you feel strong? You can reverse that to an Emperor on either side, however that works to you. So Nine of Earth is looking at the big picture. Seeing the big picture is going to be happy, it's going to be productive. So you know someday you're going to go back to work and you're going to make good money, but until then you can't seem to relax now. But you are seeing that's going to happen. So Four of Earth is somebody who's selfish, somebody who takes from you. So I don't know if they take it away, that your big picture thinking and your strength, does somebody take that away from you? Again, Nine of Sky. This is worrying and stressed out again. You are pretty stressed out. So Earth Queen is somebody who's very opinionated, somebody who's very rigid. This person may not support you. They could be very predictable. They always give you the same kind of attitude, the same answers. They're monotone. Same thing. So the High Priestess, this is knowing. Is this what your first card was? You have the High Priestess twice. Scorpio, you have a lot of intuition. I feel like this is saying you're healing. You could be a healer yourself. You could be bringing past life information into this life. That is beautiful. Alright, and this is Fire Kitten. So this is doing something that hurts you. You like burn yourself. I don't know if you're scared of the intuition, so you shut it down is what I'm feeling, but there's something you stop yourself from growing. You do something that hurts yourself. So Talking Smack 26. So people are talking smack about you, or you're talking smack about yourself. You need to go towards your happiness and your sun and let people talk smack. If it's what they do, it doesn't affect you. But you hopefully are not talking smack to yourself. Solar Powered, here you go, number 3. You are shining so bright in your light. And look at this, you're going towards your happiness. And people could be stressed out and see that about you and trying to push that down in you. Like, oh, we don't want his light to shine. So Abracadabra, this is magic. You have magic in there. You have the sun, you're solar powered, and you have magic. So maybe other people think you're talking smack, but you're really not. So you could be talking about your future and somebody saying, oh, that's not going to happen. You're not going to go there. And this is saying otherwise. You're solar powered and magic is coming to you. So the next one is Childlike Devotion, number 50. This is the Christmas wrasse, and when the Christmas wrasse shows up, it's considered good luck. They hide in the coral in Australia, so it's really hard to see them. You are a multi-talented, complex being. Embrace and love who you are. Next one is Rediscover Your Zeal. This is the Flame Angelfish. So this says, pay attention to the person you are to the passion you are feeling for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationship. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. So I feel like this could be around love and work. And don't give up, Scorpio. It's going to all work out. It's going to right itself. Trust that. You just may have to go at things a different way. Change your thinking. So Traveler, move in a new direction. So think of a different way to do something. Try and see a different way to get to where you want to go, is what this says to me. And the next one is Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. See, go in a new direction, make plans, focus, and start moving forward. Everything is going to balance out. You don't see it now. So this says that you feel guarded, you feel like you have to protect yourself. And if you make plans and focus and just go, you kind of have the warrior mode here, that things are going to work out for you. You're transforming in some aspect, and you can make it faster by accepting what the universe is trying to offer you or guide you to. So it is going slow though from that first card where it says climbing, but you are climbing. You could be ascending your spirituality and your awareness also. So thank you so much for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot. Bless you, Scorpio. Happy Valentine's Day.